Hello and welcome to a view from the cab. So it's the end of the week, and it's just been a bit of a, I don't know, the traffic today driving around has just been, I don't know, there's just so many dimbos around. There's just so many idiots. I've been out in the boonies today. I've got this theory that if people want to live in the boonies, then that's entirely up to them. If you want to live in the sticks, don't expect the rest of us to be going out there all the way out to where you choose to live. You know, these people, they live out in the sticks and then they want a bus service because they can't drive or they can't afford a car. Well, what did you think when you went out to the... I'm going to use grain again. I know I rip on grain an awful lot. You know, you're driving out to grain, you think, oh, I live in grain, that'll be good. You're driving out to grain and you're following this long, endless, miserable drive to the ends of the earth. You know, I mean, say you've got somebody to take you out there, all right? Oh, you're going to have a lift because it's so far away, all right? What do you think it's going to be? Oh, I live 3 million miles away from town, there's going to be a 10-minute bus service. I don't think there will. You're lucky if you get a bus an hour. But it's down to the rest of us to all run around. And the trouble is, if you drive school buses like I do, you get these kids on the bus and they're on the bus for a long time. And that's when they start to get bored because they live in the boonies and they've got nothing to do. And it takes them an hour to get home. You know, I mean, this afternoon's bus journey was a lot better. It was a lot calmer, more relaxed, because I made the troublemakers from yesterday all sit downstairs today, so I could keep my beady eye on them. You know, but they want to live in the sticks, and it's up to the rest of us to run around after them. You know, somebody said to me once, if you want a 10-minute bus service, move to Luton Road in Chatham, because they get buses day and night, all day long. But of course there's a trade, nobody wants to live in Luton Road. If you've ever been to Luton Road in Chatham, you'll see why. Go to Google Maps and do the street view and you'll see why nobody wants to live in Luton Road. But then you want to live in the sticks, that's fine, but the bus will stop at the nearest big town and drop your kids off there and you can pick them up. Don't live in the sticks. That's the, you know, if you want to live in the sticks, you should be prepared for inconvenience. You know, it's as simple as that in my mind. Don't live out there. If you haven't got a car or you can't drive or whatever your Mickey Mouse little excuse is, you know, I'm in a little bit of a mood. The school run itself was all right, but there was just hillbillies like jogging and just getting in the way. I mean, I was going through a little village. There was a pavement on the right hand side and nothing on the other side except entrances to houses, driveways. But there was a guy, rather than walking along the pavement then crossing the road directly into his driveway, he felt the need to walk in the road. I don't know why, because he'd been in the shop, because he had a little bag of bits and pieces. So he's crossed the road to walk in the road. Why not walk along the pavement that gets to your house and then cross the road directly? It's just all this sort of thing. And then people just being in the way, people taking their time, people going slow. You know, just being a pain, really, just getting on my nerves. You know. But there we go. It's like when one of my neighbours has got a skip. He's got a skip on his driveway, but he still wants to park right outside his house and chock up all the parking for everyone else, so nobody else gets to park. I know I've took a bit of a turn there, but it's just another thing that gets on my nerves. If you want to have a skip on your driveway, that's fine, but you can park up the end of the road. Do you know what I mean? You can clear off, mate. You can't block up your own driveway and then still expect to park directly outside your own house. It's a bit inconsiderate, really. It's just lack of consideration. Maybe I'm being too picky, so I'm a bit tired and a bit cranky now. I say I'm in a bit of a mood, I don't know. Yeah, just people, it's like when they drive along. I mean, they drive along towards you. They're not going to let you through. There's parked cars on your side, so they get priority, which is fair. But they speed up to take the priority, so you have to stop. Then they slow down when they're going through, and then they want to wave at you or flash their lights, or just get on with it. Just get on with it. There's always somebody in the way. There's always somebody to slow you down. I stopped at Mackie D's this morning to get some breakfast because I was really hungry. And there's just lines. There's always people. There's always somebody in the way. You can never just go anywhere or do anything without there being an idiot in the way. You know? And I'm jumping around on the topics here a little bit, but just now when I was driving back to my bus garage, you know, I wanted to change lanes and somebody sped up. People speed up so they're not stuck behind you. But when you're already changing lanes and they still speed up and they still keep going, you think, oh my gosh. That's why there's so many accidents around, you know. That's why there's so many crashes and collisions and incidents, which ties up the old bill all day. Do you know what I mean? There's always somebody in the way. There's always somebody who wants to be in front. You know, yeah, I don't know. I just get impatient with it. I just get impatient. I just want things to be done. Just get on, do it. Do it in a hurry. You know what I mean? Lively. Hurry up. Get through the obstruction. Don't speed up to get to take the priority, then slow down to let more traffic catch up. Oh, and then people wonder why I'm so angry and miserable all the time, you know? Because I've got idiots to put up with. Everywhere I go, there's a moron in front of me, you know? Especially in a town like Medway, it's just like got its own idiot breeding centre, I think. I don't know what the thing is there, but yeah. So anyway, the school run, the children themselves were actually all right, and the ones that had to sit downstairs actually did say thank you when they got off the bus, so that was good. That was good, because there's no hard feelings, but I'm not running around cleaning up after you on a Friday afternoon. That's just not on, you know. Yeah, I'm just trying to, I mean, yeah, I'm not in a bad mood, I suppose. Just, you know what it's like. You just want to get on with things. That's all I ever want to do, is just move through the day. You know. But anyway, changing topics now. Now this vlog, I'm gonna make. I'm gonna put it on my Buy Me a Coffee page for early access for members. I've pulled the trigger on the membership option. So if that's something anybody's interested in, I don't know how it's going to work out. I don't know what's going to go on. It's all experimental, but I pulled the trigger on the membership option. It's very, very cheap. You know, I've already had somebody buy me a coffee. Andy bought me a coffee the other day, so that was lovely, much appreciated. These vlogs will continue to be uploaded to YouTube, but I'm going to put them on my Buy Me a Coffee page, so members and supporters can get early access. So there's got to be some sort of incentive, hasn't there, for people, you know, get early access. So that's what I'm sort of toying with at the moment, but it will be available on YouTube eventually, you know. Eventually, I'm just trying to work out a suitable time scale from publishing them, you know, making them unlisted on YouTube, and then you know, making them available, publishing them on YouTube, putting them unlisted on Buy Me a Coffee, and then making them public on YouTube. There's got to be a fair duration there, I think, to make it worthwhile. You know, because asking people to part with hard-earned cash, especially in this day and age, it's a big ask. It's a big thing. So, but anyway, so that's my little moan and groan and rant and rave out of the way. Thank you very much for watching. Take it easy out there, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.